Yeah, Narwhal,
unfortunately.
this is the quote from Mirza himself.
Okay, this is Mirza Ghulam Qadiani, right?
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
okay. Are you listening?
Yes, yes, I'm following.
Monagas, I'm gonna read word by word and translate it, and then Brother Bashir is gonna bring up the Mirza Tahir
Quote.
quote as well.
Yeah.
Okay, it states, it's Chashma Marifat, the book, page 226, Rouhani Khazain, volume 23, page 226. बड़े बड़े मुहक्किक तबीबों ने जो हमसे पहले गुजर चुके हैं इस किस्म की पैदाइश की मिसालें लिखी हैं. Major physicians who have gone before me have written about such births और नज़ीरें दी हैं, and they have given examples. और उनकी तहकीक की रूह से बाज इस किस्म की भी औरतें होती हैं, and by their research there are these types of women को कुव्वत रजूलियत और उनसियत दोनों में जमा होती है, and they have manly powers and womanly characteristics in them. So manly powers and womanly characteristics are joined in one person. और किसी तहरीक से जब उनकी मनी जोश मारे, and by some movement when their sperm becomes excited, तो हमल हो सकता है. There can be pregnancy. और हिंदुओं की किताबों में भी ऐसे किस्से पाए जाते हैं. And there are things like this written in the books of Hindus as well. Okay, this is in reference to Mary, by the way. Okay,
Yes, yes.
this is in reference to Mary.
Sorry,
Okay.
from which book is this?
Chashma Marifat.
Okay.
Okay.
Is this not, this one is not translated in English?
No, it does you no good, brother. Why would they have translated this? Why? Kyun, Kyunji.
Do you have the Mirza Tahir quote?
I do, brother Omar. Did you want to pull it up, or should I share the screen? Yeah,
Have you
it's
sent? Have you sent already, brother?
I put it in the private chat. If not, I can just show my own screen. I normally do this a lot to
No
hit.
worries. Let me take from there. Yeah,
All
I
right,
will
so
open
here we
from
go.
there.
I'm gonna share. Okay, here we go. Is it on the screen? Can you guys see it?
Yes. Give me 1 second.
Brother Imtiaz is gonna have to bring it up.
Yeah, I have opened the book. Which page number is that, Bashir bhai?
No, look, and this is how I teach people how to do research. You use the search tab. You see that? I already got page 5 pulled up. You guys see that?
Okay, brilliant.
Yeah.
So can you magnify it?
Oh,
Okay.
that I'm oh yeah.
Okay, that's it. Bring it up. Okay, here it is, Monakas, from Mirza Tahir's book. Okay,
So he
it's
says on page 5, how was Christ born? You can read this, right? Monakas?
Yeah, of course. The
So
one that,
okay,
yeah.
he says we understand that research on the subject of single mother birth is being carried. He's like, oh, this is the 90s. Okay, we weren't sure. When I heard this, I was like, maybe it's true. It's the 90s. We didn't have search engines to double check. So we start saying, oh, research is being done, but so far, look, human knowledge is only at a stage where scientific research has not advanced to this
oh
level.
wow.
How
So
look,
they're lying to you. They
they're
look,
straight
here's
up
Mirza Tahir.
lying.
So how was Christ born? We understand that research on the subject of single mother birth without the participation of a male is being carried out in many advanced countries of the world. But so far, human knowledge is only at a stage where scientific research has not yet advanced to such a level where positive, irrefutable evidence of virgin birth as human beings can be produced. However, all sorts of possibilities remain open. At lower orders of life, two phenomena are scientifically well established: hermaphroditism, hermaphroditism, okay, parthenogenesis. As such, the miraculous birth of Jesus to Mary can be understood to belong to some similar natural but very rare phenomenon, the peripheries of which are not yet fully fathomed by man. Okay, is that enough for you, Monakas, or you want us to produce more evidence? Mirza said it, and Mirza Tahir confirms it, that this is one of the possibilities without actually referencing Mirza Ghulam Qadiani.
Actually, Adnan Bhai, if Munakas want, we have the video from Mirza Tahir in which he said this is exactly what happened with Maryam alayhi salam.
That she was a hermaphrodite.
Yes.
And okay, look, by the way, guys, I had no idea what's happening with the screen. Okay, everyone's gone. Okay. The word hermaphrodite was initially my rendition, having read what Mirza has written, because that was my rendition, my understanding of the phenomenon. Here, Mirza Tahir is actually using the word.
Yeah.
He's actually using the word hermaphrodite for Maryam alayhi salam and Monakas. Now you said, Wallahi, you don't believe in this, but it's part of Qadyani belief. Not only Mirza wrote this, the fourth caliph, so-called Mirza Tahir, also wrote it. So whether you've been lied to, or you need to make some changes to your life, brother.
Brother
Okay,
Monakas,
yeah, can
you have the floor, brother.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, speak
Sorry?
up. Yeah, speak up, please.
Oh, no. Okay, yes. I mean, I need to bring those quotes. I need to show them.
Okay, you showed them, and then they say, no, we don't believe in this. Now, then what are you going to do?
No, then I mean, if they don't have any good explanation, if they deny it, then
What possible? No, wait. What possible good explanation will they have for this? It's black and white. It's there. They believe in this. No Muslim can possibly write this. No, having read the Quran and the Hadith of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, no Muslim with Iman can possibly write this, let alone believe in this.
Yeah, but that's what really confuses me. I don't know why it's so important to deny the virgin birth in that manner.
It doesn't, brother, Monakas.
Yeah.
Listen, it doesn't matter why. A kafir can have a million reasons to disbelieve and make excuses to disbelieve, right? What is your position here, brother? What do you want to do with your life? Do you want to be a disbeliever? You want to die a disbeliever? You want to leave? Do you want to be a disbeliever even for a moment in your life? Do you want to put yourself in that risk? So it's black and white in front of you. Mirza is writing disbelief, and Mirza Tahir is confirming it, and you seem to have, I don't know, hesitation in rejecting it.
Brother Monakas, just one thing, brother. Look, can you ever believe with any explanation that Maryam alayhi salam had both male and female qualities?
No. It doesn't make any sense.
Then what you want to investigate, brother?
Yes.
And no, let me tell you, some fish, some shrimp, can reproduce, but this is a human, insan. We are not fish.
There is no historic scientific precedent to this phenomenon that Mirza claimed that a woman can impregnate herself by getting excited by her own sperm. This is what Mirza wrote. Okay? And Mirza is referencing Hindu books.
Tahir Nasser said in that video that a Maryam alayhi salam Nauzubillah saw a handsome man. I think in the verse of the Quran, and she got excited. Nauzubillah. So, Brother Monakas, how many quotes do you need, bro?
Oh my God. Unbelievable. So she saw a handsome man and she got excited and she got impregnated herself.
He was repeatedly saying that angel came as a handsome man, repeatedly saying this. What he was implying? Why he was saying that repeatedly?
So look, let's stick to the facts we have on the ground. We have two quotes from very important personalities, figures in Qadyani religion. One is the Prophet himself, so-called, and one is the fourth caliph. And they're both confirming this belief. Even as an option, it is kufr. It is kufr akbar that rejects the Quran, goes against the Quran directly. So Monakas, brother, Allah could not do a clearer job for you than put these things to you in front of you. We are only vehicles, we are only tools that Allah is using to talk to. But it's
actually
clear.
Monakas, the thing we are all struggling to understand is this, that what exactly is it which you want to investigate?
I just want to investigate, to be perfectly honest, if what their position is on that quotes. What do they?
No, look, brother, the point
The
is,
quotes are there. The quotes are there.
quotes
Yeah.
are
Yeah,
there.
Yeah.
Obviously, we can understand. They can give you some sort of explanation. They can explain them away. But the point is, you said already that no matter what they say, you can never ever believe that Maryam alayhi salam was a trans woman.
no, I am free from this.
So that is the point. That's the key point.
So you're not a Qadiani, brother. You're not a Qadiani. Why the hell would you say I'm in Bay'a and I'm being courteous and get to hell with this bakwas? To hell with this BS. You know, just say, okay, khalas, I'm free. I'm free. I'm gonna go back to them. I'm gonna talk to them. I'm gonna say, what's wrong with you guys? Why do you have this stuff in your books and you're denying it? When we ask you questions, you're not acknowledging it. You're not owning it. And it's there. It's in black and white. There's no way to explain it. There's no way to spin it. So yeah,
Yeah,
that's a
and you
separate.
could be a Lahori Amdi. Munakas, hold on. Normally, for a year, people become. You could be a Lahori Amdi and say, "We don't care."
No,
What
even then it's a problem. Even then it's a problem. You know why? Because even Lahori Ahmadis consider Mirza to be a mujaddid, right? A Mahdi or something like that, right? But Mirza is a kafir. Mirza is a kafir for writing this. So you can't be any Ahmadi. You can't be any type of Ahmadi. Jamba, Lahori, Haq Parast, Qadyani. You can't be any because they all consider Mirza to be someone noble. But Mirza is a kafir. He's a disbeliever for writing this. He's denying. First, look, when we presented Jesus stuff to you, you said, oh, well, maybe, Usur. And when he said Jesus did no miracles, nothing. This, about Mary, Maryam alayhi salam, that Allah defended her like this in the Quran, an entire chapter, and how Allah, just read Surah Maryam and read Mirza
No,
Tahir and
it's very
Mirza.
clear.
Yeah, it's very clear, brother. So that's it. Free yourself. Free yourself, bro. Don't hesitate. Don't doubt. Don't listen to shaitan because shaitan will come and confuse you. Oh, no, delay, wait for what? Iman requires courage. Iman requires boldness. Be bold and say, look, it's clear to me that this is kufr, this is disbelief, this is outrageous. How you communicate with the Qadianis and the Ahmadis is a different matter. How you go back to them and talk to them and communicate with them. But at least you're not one of them. At least you don't believe in the same thing, right? Let them defend. Yeah. So that's it. You're free.
Adnan bhai, because you were not with us on that day, let me just play, this 2-minute clip, inshallah. So it should not have any doubt that this is what Mirza Tahir said.
कि इंसानी जिंदगी से पहले भी तमाम हैवानी जिंदगी में ऐसे जानवरों की किस्में हैं जिनमें, और पौधों की भी ऐसी किस्में हैं जिनमें मर्द और औरत यानी मेल और फीमेल, नर और मादा एक ही वजूद के अंदर मिलते हैं और उसके नतीजे में इंटरनल फर्टिलाइजेशन भी हो जाती है बावजूद इसके कि बिलअमूम खुदा ताला ने ऐसा निजाम किया.
By the way, the question is addressing is that Hazrat Isa alayhi salam kaise paida hue? How Isa salam was born? This is the question.
He's saying male and female can exist in animals in the same body, and there can be internal fertilization. Okay, that's what he's saying.
Yeah.
किया है कि इन दोनों बातों के इकट्ठा होने के बावजूद दूसरों के स्पर्म या उनके पोलन से वो एक दूसरा फूल या जानवर हामिल ठहरा ले, लेकिन अंदरूनी तौर पर होना मुमकिन है और कतई तौर पर साइंस के लिहाज से साबित है.
He's saying it's possible to happen internally, and it is absolutely proven by science. Well, there is we are still yet to see any evidence of that, but he's saying it's proven by science. Okay, let's go.
And then this is next.
इंसानी जिंदगी में भी ऐसे शवाहिद हुक्मा को, तमाम साइंसदानों को मुसल्लम है, बल्कि हम तो नास भी इससे वाकिफ हैं कि सेक्स की तब्दीली की खबरें छपती रहती हैं. यानी एक मर्द को औरत बना दिया डॉक्टरों ने ऑपरेशन करके, या औरत को मर्द बना दिया. सवाल ये पैदा होता है कि क्या उन्हें.
So he's saying that in human beings, sex change operations can take place, and they are a common occurrence. A man can become a woman, or a woman can become a man. Wow. Okay, continue.
ताकत है कि मर्द को औरत बनाए और औरत को मर्द बनाए. हम तो नास नहीं समझते इस बात को. बात यह है कि वो सिर्फ उसी में वो तब्दीली जाहिर कर सकते हैं जिसको खुदा ताला ने दोनों सिफात से बैक वक्त मुतमत्ति फरमाया हो.
Okay, so this can only occur in people who have both characteristics, male and female. Only they can become transsexual or hermaphrodite, something like that. Yeah, he hasn't used that word yet, but let's go.
ऐसा इंसान जिसमें मर्दाना आज़ादी हो और जनाना आज़ादी हो.
By look at the
Okay.
word aza.
Okay, a human being who has both male organs and female organs, both organs.
वो जब तक इन दोनों अज़ा के साथ बड़ा होता है, दोनों में से एक भी पूरी तरह नशो-ओ-नमा नहीं पा सकता.
Okay, when this human being grows up, none of these organs actually develop fully because both exist. Yes.
इसलिए बाज़ दफा एक निस्बतन ज्यादा ताकतवर हो जाता है तो उस शख्स का रुझान उस तरफ हो जाता है.
This is why sometimes one of those organs dominates the other one, and that's why the human being inclines to that particular characteristic more.
होता है मगर पूरी नशो-ओ-नमा नहीं पाता तो उसका रुझान उधर हो जाता है. तो कहते हैं, डॉक्टर पूछते हैं आपने लड़की बनना कि लड़का, तो कह देता है ये बना दो, और डॉक्टर बनाता कुछ नहीं, खुदा ने बनाया हुआ होता है, एक हिस्से को काट कर अलग कर देता है.
So when doctors ask such a person, what do you want to be, man or woman? So basically he goes, doctor doesn't do nothing. God has already made them either both things, so they can choose one of them and they can become one of them. Yeah.
आजादी से नशो-ओ-नमा पाता है, मगर साइंसदान ये तस्लीम करते हैं कि दोनों का बलूगत तक पहुंचना और एक्टिवेट होना नामुमकिन नहीं है.
So scientists believe that someone like this, to reach the age of puberty, it's not impossible for them to be active, sexually active. Yeah.
और ये भी तस्लीम करते हैं कि अंदरूनी तौर पर ऐसे सेल्स हो सकते हैं जो लड़की ने अपने आबा और अजदाद की नस्ल से लिए हों और रहम के अंदर मौजूद हों.
So it is also possible scientifically, he's saying, that a girl has inherited cells in her own womb and they can become active.
लेकिन वो नशो-ओ-नमा ना पा रहे हों, और
But
अगर
they
वो
haven't
एक्टिवेट हो
grown.
जाएं,
And if they become active,
रहम के अंदर मौजूद हों लेकिन वो नशो-ओ-नमा ना पा रहे हों, और अगर वो एक्टिवेट हो जाएं तो रहम के अंदर ही वो औरत के ओवम यानी अंडे को वो फर्टिलाइज कर सकते हैं.
okay, if they become active, those cells, if they become active inside the womb of a woman, they can basically fertilize the egg and she can become pregnant.
और ये भी वो बात है जिसको दुनिया के डॉक्टर तस्लीम करते हैं.
And the doctors of the world accept this. This is the greatest, the biggest lie in the history of science and scientific research and scientific journalism. This has never taken place, by the way. Yeah, there's no precedent to that.
लेकिन इस किस्म की सेल्फ फर्टिलाइजेशन के
and this type of self-fertilization.
और ये भी वो बात है जिसको दुनिया के डॉक्टर तस्लीम करते हैं. लेकिन इस किस्म की सेल्फ फर्टिलाइजेशन के मुतालिक अमूमन साइंसदान ये कहते हैं कि हमारे तजर्बे में सिर्फ इसके नतीजे में लड़की पैदा होना साबित है, लड़का पैदा होना साबित नहीं है.
So the scientists say about this kind of self-fertilization that we've only seen women being born, not men, not boys. We've only seen girls being born from self-fertilization, not boys. We are yet to see anything born from self-fertilization, not girls or boys.
I don't know which.
Wait. Yeah, go on.
Just imagine that he's addressing the question that how Isa alayhi salam was born. Don't forget this.
Yeah, and just imagine that in this crowd there are medical doctors sitting there who don't have the audacity to stand up and say, Mirza Sahab, please fear Allah, don't lie to people, because there's no such scientific research and scientific precedent where from self-fertilization a woman or a man has given birth to a child, female or male. It's unbelievable. Okay?
अब जो नई तहकीक मुसल्लम हो चुकी है वो ये है कि हमारा ये नजरिया गलत था. बाज़ सूरतों में जिसको तफसील से साइंसी लिहाज से बयान करते हैं, ये नामुमकिन नहीं है कि एक औरत किसी मर्द से मिले बगैर बच्चा पैदा करे और वो बच्चा लड़का भी हो, लड़की.
So now the new research has discovered that the previous concept was mistaken. Now the new research has shown that a woman can basically, without any male intervention, produce a child, even a boy. Yeah.
तो साइंस ने जब यहाँ तक तहकीक कर ली है, तो इसको गैर तभी कहना वैसे ही नाजायज है.
So science has made so much progress. To call it basically scientifically, implausible is a mistake. Yeah.
मगर इतराज सिर्फ ये उठता है कि क्या सारी कायनात में जब से दुनिया बनी है एक ही शख्स है जिसके साथ ये सलूक हुआ है?
So there is a criticism of this argument that in the whole universe only one example could be found, the example of Jesus, for example. Yeah.
इसका जवाब यह है कि एक नहीं है, होते होंगे बहुत से, मगर ऐसी बातों को खानदान उछालते कब हैं?
Okay.
और यही शख्स
So the response to this is that it's not only one example, Jesus' birth, virgin birth. There could be many more, but families don't actually put it out. They don't want to be dishonored by making such a news public.
करते हैं कि ये शायद नाजायज बात है, और डॉक्टरी तहकीक या साइंटिफिक रिसर्च का पुराने जमाने में मौका ही कोई नहीं था. ये तरक्की
So
करते
there was
करते
no
आप इस मकाम पे
scientific
पहुंची है.
research in the past, and doctors didn't really look into this, and there was no scientific research in the past.
कि गहरे मुतालिया के बाद, उनके जेनेटिक सेल्स के मुतालिया के बाद, उनके डीएनए आरएनए को देखते हुए ये देख सकें कि वाकईतन ये लड़की कुंवारी थी या किसी गैर मर्द से मिली थी.
Okay, so they didn't have the means to actually study whether, and studying DNA and RNA to discover whether this girl was actually completely virgin or she actually met a man who impregnated her.
पहले जमाने में कहाँ ये सहूलतें थी, और अभी भी अगर कोई वाकया होगा तो कोई बताएगा नहीं किसी को.
So in the past, these options didn't exist, the scientific research. But even now, if this happened, no one would tell anyone.
लोगों ने शक ही करना है, इसलिए
And
एक ही ऐसा वाकया
will
जहां
doubt
गवाही,
her. People will doubt her.
तो कोई बताएगा नहीं किसी को, क्योंकि लोगों ने शक ही करना है. इसलिए एक ही ऐसा वाकया जहां गवाही दी गई है खुदा की तरफ से.
So
बस
there is only
इसकी
one incident where Allah has given the testimony to this.
इनफरादी हैसियत गवाही की हैसियत है, ना कि वाकया की इनफरादी होने की हैसियत.
By very important point.
So
बस इसकी इनफरादी हैसियत गवाही की हैसियत है, ना कि वाकया की इनफरादी.
wow. So this witness is basically individual, not the fact. The witness is on the individual, Jesus, Isa alayhi salam, not actually the fact.
Yeah, actually, I believe that maybe he's saying that yes, we only have one such witness from Allah, but it does not mean it is the only event.
Yeah. Okay.
होने की हैसियत ये हो सकता है तो हुआ है, लेकिन तसर्रुफ इलाही किताबें ऐसा हुआ, और इस कुरान करीम का सारी दुनिया पर यह एहसान है कि ऐसी बच्चियों को इल्जाम से पाक कर दिया जो ये इसरार करें और खुदा की कसम खा के गवाही दें कि हम पाक हैं.
So Quran has defended such girls from accusations of unchastity by announcing Maryam's case to the world, that these cases do exist, and if this happens, don't always accuse them of unchastity.
Yeah.
Monakas.
So, bhai, basically, this was just to show to Monakas that it's not something just there. They have said this publicly, and they have applied this same thing on the case of Maryam alayhi salam. Yes, Monakas.
So he specifically in detail explained that this phenomenon, hermaphroditism, basically exists, where male and female organ coexist, and a girl can become pregnant like that by herself, and this is possible, and he then uses it for Maryam. They directly, clearly connecting this to Maryam, and then uses the Quran to endorse his belief, which is absolutely Kufar Akbar, which is not a miracle, by the way. If it's a natural phenomenon, there's nothing special about it. There you go.
And by this is exactly what Mirza Ghulam Qadyani said. He said there's nothing special if he was born without father. It's happening on every single day.
Yeah, and real quick, Brother Monakas, you asked why would Mirza Ghulam say this? Because he hates Isa alayhi salam. He hates him. So everything Isa alayhi salam did, he said no, it's not. It's nauzubillah. He even claimed to be greater and better than Isa alayhi salam. Nauzubillah. So that's the psychology why he said all these things about Isa alayhi salam.
And also, just out of curiosity, would that also be the position of the 5-volume commentary?
It's even worse. You want to see that? Bhai, what is the English name for Genghis Khan?
Genghis
Genghis
Khan.
Khan.
Mirza Bashiruddin Mahmud said that Genghis Khan was also born without father in the same way as Isa was born without father.
Okay,